Banks was in Germany 48 hours ago. Now he is absolutely unequivocal in saying that Reis is a sucker for the left hook. So he's not bashful, Jonathan Banks. He arrives and immediately brings a categorical opinion.
Well, good coaches can size up fighters, Roy, I think, very quickly.
Right away.
What's impressive about what Reis did in the last round, Roy, is, as I mentioned off the top, she frequently waits too long to punch. But here in this, and it's difficult for a fighter that's their style to change it in one fight. But she is letting her hands go more than I anticipated early.
Much better than we normally see her do.
Round 2 of the schedule 10. Cecilia Braekhus in the white with red trim. Reis in the white with purple trim.
Off her head, let her head go.
This is a big fight, as I mentioned, for Braekhus, by her own admission, fighting in the States for the first time, fighting on HBO, the first women's fight broadcast on HBO.
Stop.
And she has some big-name opponents in the divisions adjacent to hers. Katie Taylor below her and Clarissa Shields above her.
And she says she'd rather go up to fight Clarissa Shields than to come down and take the one to face Katie Taylor. So.
She said that she sparred with Katie Taylor and is very impressed with her and spent some time with her in the ring. It would just be easier for her to go up in weight and fight Shields than to go down and try to fight Katie Taylor.
Right now she's going to be worried about Reis, though, because Katie is not here to lose.
Less than 30 seconds to go. Once again, 2-minute rounds. Pretty even battle that far between Braekhus and Reis.
Good 2 punches by Reis.
Reis clearly not in any way intimidated by Braekhus' reputation.
Max, now she's starting to wait a little more, like you said, trying to set things up again, going back to that old habit.
Muscle memory built
Stepped
over
in
years.
for a solid right hand to punctuate the round. Next Saturday night, it's the return of Saddam Ali. In December, Ali shocked the boxing world with an upset victory over Miguel Cotto. Now Ali tries to keep his momentum going against one of Mexico's top prospects, Jaime Munguia, who has a record of 28-0 with 24 knockouts. Also that night, Ray Vargas defends his 122-pound title against Azat Hovhannisyan.
I had fun, all right? I want this and that. How you feel? How you feel? Look at it. See the funnel. You bobbinated.
Recent trainer, Danny Davis.
Katie let a good straight right hand down the middle, boom. Then follow even with a left hook. Right on the ear. Good combination by Reis.
Might have been good enough to win her the round.
May have been.
Power punches through the second round, pretty much dead even. Braekhus is 12 out of 35 by CompuBox count. Reis, I should say, is 12 out of 37 by CompuBox count. Now we go to round 3.
Braekhus has a rhythm that is usually difficult for her opponents. You see her bouncing. She comes in when the opponent doesn't want her to, lands a few punches in combination, then hops out, hops back in when they're not expecting, just when they come out of their shell. But Reis has turned the tables a little bit and is timing those hops in, Roy, and catching her on the way in.
Yeah, but she caught Reis first with a good right hand this round. Now we'll see what happens after that, because Reis has caught her with a good right hand as well. So they've traded some really good punches this round.
Yeah, Reis is using her rhythm against her, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but she caught Reis in the beginning of the round with her rhythm.
Yeah.
Then Reis turned it back around again.
And I mentioned Jonathan Banks training Cecilia Reis. Danny Davis out of Philadelphia is Reis' trainer, and he may be one of the very best, lesser-known trainers in the United States. After years and years working in Bernard Hopkins' camp and with other quality fighters in Philadelphia, Danny Davis knows what he's doing.
Knows exactly what he's doing, Jim. And you love to see him in front of a young up-and-coming fighter, because you know they have somebody who knows what he's talking about and knows what he's doing.
Both fighters have some good ideas with the left hook, Roy, a good right hand by Braekhus. But I don't see either with their elbow up in the position like they're looking to end the fight with one of those left hooks.
No, Katie threw a couple in the first round that looked that way, but now the elbow has dropped a little bit. Now she's looking to just flow with the hook instead of trying to bang her out with it. See, like right there, more of a smack than a real punch.
Reis only has 4 knockouts in 20 fights. Braekhus, 9 knockouts in 32 fights. Most women's fights go the distance. And these two, again, both boxers more than they are punchers.
both good boxers, though, and usually, women are very smart, so they're going to pick up the technique version of it much better than men, or much quicker than the men do, yet they're not going to be quite as powerful.
Respect my bell.
Braekhus' parents from Norway, and you can see that, coming from a country where boxing was, for most of their lifetimes, outlawed, they have a little difficulty watching.
That's all I need from
Punches, that's the highest number of punches landed in a round by either fighter so far.
And I think Jonathan Banks misdiagnosed Katie because she's not really been a sucker for the left hook. She's been caught with the straight right hand far more than she has the left hook.
Agreed. Let's check in with our unofficial scorer, Harold Letterman. Harold, how'd you have the first three?
Don't hold her hand. Don't hold her hand.
And I got a 3-0, 30-27, Cecilia Braekhus. Jim, she keeps landing that right hand. She lands a good left jab first, and then she puts a real good right hand behind it. And that's what she's using to win these rounds. I think she's landing the cleaner, harder shots. 3-0, Cecilia Braekhus.
If you look at her mother and her father seated at ringside, you'd think she's been knocked down 6 times already. But they'll make it through somehow.
Good combination by Cecilia.
The quote I often use in fights with fighters like Braekhus, that is to say skillful fighters who aren't big punchers, is class tells over time. We'll see now as these rounds go by if Braekhus' advantages become more pronounced.
Yeah, the class is starting to tell right now, Max. If you see Braekhus landing some really good counter punches, some really good combinations, her class is starting to separate her from the pack right now.
Gradually picking Reis apart.
Yes.
Combination by combination as she goes through.
We saw, wasn't televised, but we saw on the undercard last week, Katie Taylor. And Roy, Braekhus' reputation as the best pound-for-pound female boxer. Based on what I've seen so far, I think she needs to start coming on a little stronger to hold on to that reputation after what we've seen from Katie Taylor. I mentioned Clarissa Shields. She's on her way up. There's competition for that spot.
A lot of competition for that spot. And from the fight we seen with Katie Taylor last week, and it could have been because of the opponent, but Katie Taylor looked pretty impressive last week.
Yes.
The speed with which Katie Taylor gets in and out is remarkable and makes her very commanding in the ring. Meanwhile, still to come tonight, the main event, Gennady Golovkin, still unbeaten in his career. Only the draw against Canelo Alvarez to go along with 37 wins, but each of the last 2 fights have gone the distance after a 23 knockout streak prior to that. He's 36 years old now. He just turned 36 4 weeks ago. And Vanis Martirosyan is the person who was chosen as the opponent for the fight. In the first few days after the choice was made, he was vilified, criticized, abused on the web by fans who thought perhaps Golovkin should be fighting better opposition. But the more you thought about it, the more you thought about Martirosyan's background, the more you thought about the quality that Martirosyan showed early in his career, the more you realized maybe it's not such a bad choice after all. And there are fans here who are simply eager to see Triple G in the ring and not to have to wait another 4 months to see it. Cecilia Braekhus winning every round so far on Harold Letterman's unofficial scorecard as we come to the 5th of a scheduled 10.
Katie Reis has to change something at this point, Jim, because she's been falling behind further and further in the preceding round, so she needs to make a change in this round or it could get ugly for her from this point forward.
Because Braekhus appears to be getting busier as we go along.
And it's a tough situation for Katie Reis to be in because at this level of boxing, it's about who's thinking faster. On the other hand, when she waits too much, sometimes because she's thinking too much, she's in against a fighter in Braekhus who can think quickly and whose muscle memory just lets those punches go. It's a tough spot to be in.
Very tough spot.
It's really fascinating to me. Reis is the middleweight coming down. Braekhus is the welterweight. And yet, as the fight goes on, Braekhus seems to get a little bit larger, and Reis seems to get a little bit smaller. It appears that Braekhus has a Reis advantage, even though that didn't show up in our measurements. And her movements in the ring just seem to make her the more commanding presence in there.
Yeah, it does. And if you look at it closely, you see Reis has bigger legs, Jim. That's probably where she carries more of a weight at. Because her legs are much bigger than Braekhus' legs.
But that also could indicate that she's the better puncher. And in fact, when you see them throw their Sunday punches, Reis's they look a little harder. Braekhus, though she punches crisply at times, Roy, doesn't seem to follow through like she's looking to do damage with the shot.
Well, some of them, like that right hand she just threw, and when she throws the lead hook, she does mean damage with it. So she got a few punches that she does put the bread and butter on.
Let her go, Cecilia. Let her go, Cecilia. Respect the fair.
Comfortable now after in the last 2 rounds she has achieved a 29-13 edge according to CompuBox in the number of punches landed. So for the moment, Cecilia Braekhus is a rising tide, and Kaylee Reis needs to find a way to change the fight. More than halfway through, as we move toward the main event, Anani Golovkin and Manas Martirosyan coming up immediately after this.
So there are fewer female fighters than male fighters. And so, good left hook from Braekhus. And so it's harder for women to find fights and to gain the kind of experience that Braekhus has. Kaylee Reis's record, you see, she doesn't have that many fights. Braekhus has 32 pro fights, guys. She's a much more experienced fighter.
Stop. Step back.
A good shot by Kaylee. Kaylee's nose is bleeding now from that jab, no doubt, of Braekhus. So
jab with the right hand.
I think it's from the jab, could be from both. The right hand been landing on the jaw, the jab been landing right down the middle, right on the nose almost every time.
Let her go, Cecilia. Let her go.
Could be the hook too.
Braekhus, I think we all agree, is winning this fight. But it's the kind of fight that a fighter like Reis can gain a lot from, I think.
Of course.
A very good kind of going to school fight.
Well, it isn't just Braekhus who's appearing on HBO. It's Kaylee Reis who's appearing on HBO as well. She's the American fighter in this, the first women's prize fight we've ever seen on the HBO's World Championship Boxing. 2-minute rounds go by very quickly.
Good right hand over the top from Reis.
May 9 will be a big sports night here on HBO. First, it's the premiere of episode 2 of Being Serena, the documentary series chronicling superstar Serena Williams' return to tennis from giving birth to her daughter last year. Immediately following Serena, it's the May installment of The Fight Game. Join me in examining boxing's biggest stories and most compelling issues, plus a special feature on the hidden story of women's boxing in Cuba. Danny Davis working in the corner of Kaylee Reis.
I need that same energy.
PC was over here, right, Jim? It lands sort of right on the side of the face, more so than on the nose, right there. And that's why I say maybe it's the jab that caused the nose bleeding, because the right hands have been landing pretty much on the left side of her face, not down the middle.
You see the advantage of being first in that clip.
Of course.
Braekhus is first, her right hand lands, she whips it around the defense, and Kaylee Reis's counter falls short.
Harold Letterman, how do you have it through 6?
Okay, Jim, I got a 6-0, 60-54, Cecilia Braekhus. You know, Jim, she keeps landing that right hand. She's winning these rounds by landing a left jab followed by a real good right hand. And, you know, you can't take the rounds away from her. She keeps landing those combinations constantly. See right there. She lands that right hand to the head all the time. And, you know, that's what she's using to win the rounds. 6-0, Cecilia Braekhus.
All right, thank you very much, Harold. Almost halfway through the 7th round here. It's fascinating. Down goes Braekhus on a hard right hand by Kaylee Reis. Braekhus jumped up so fast, trying to convince referee Gerard White that it hadn't actually been a knockdown. She's embarrassed.
That was not a balance shot. That was a real knockdown, and it happened because Kaylee Reis realized I have to pick up the pace. These shots she's throwing aren't hurting me. I got to walk through them and let my hands go. You could see the change in her attitude. I was about to mention it right before the knockdown.
And that's the first time Cecilia Braekhus has ever been knocked down in her 33-fight professional career.
She landed it because she kept throwing her shots coming forward. Even as she was getting clipped, she said, nope, some of these are going to get home. And one big one did.
The bad thing about that shot was Cecilia has been backing straight up every time Katie throws 2 or 3 jabs. Every time you back straight up for a jab, you're wide open for the right hand on the top. She just had never thrown it yet. When she first finally threw it, it landed.
You know, Braekhus was getting very relaxed in there. Smiling, having a good time, yucking it up in the corner a little bit with their trainer, Jonathan Banks. Kaylee Reis nailed her at exactly the moment when the opportunity arose.
Look, we can't get like this, man. We can't get like this.
I know. Just listen to me. Listen to me. Please, you first. Don't wait too much. You can hurt her. You hear me? You can hurt her. Go forward. Throw punches at her. They don't have to be perfect. You're trying to set up too much shit. You hear me? Oh, she's tired. Okay?
You see her come straight forward, right hand, right after Cecilia's jab. Caught her right in between punches, Jim, and that's the worst time to get caught. Right between this jab, she starts to stick out a jab. As the jab starts, and the right hand comes behind her, boom, there's an overhand right between her. And she even landed her right hand afterwards, but she was already going down from the knockout, so it had no effect on Kaylee.
Right down the middle.
Right down the middle.
Tiffany Lynn, Reis's fiance, with a moment to celebrate there, as Kaylee Reis becomes the first fighter ever to knock Cecilia Braekhus down.
I think Reis decided that Braekhus couldn't hurt her and thought, okay, I got to come and get it. And then she's continuing.
Now she believes she has a chance to win.
She's got 3 more rounds. If she can land another one of those shots, she might have a fire to build in.
And now Braekhus, who likes to land her shots and get in and out and doesn't always follow through on the shots for power, may have to put something on Reis to keep her off.
Good hook by Braekhus.
Left hook, and she blocked Reis's left hook with her right hand. Another quick left hook by Braekhus inside.
Right there, Braekhus is hitting Kaylee with just enough snap on the shots to keep her honest right now.
That's exactly right, Max.
And Kaylee's got to, Reis has got to decide for herself. Is she going to let that happen, or is she going to go for broke here?
Yep.
Braekhus staying up on her toes and moving. Mixing body shots. 1-2 upstairs.
One thing her and Katie Taylor do have in common, they both use their feet very well, Jim. And that's why I think they're at the top of the pound-for-pound list as far as the women go, because of the usage of their legs.
Kaylee Reis looking to land another big right hand.
She's thinking too much, though, Jim. Instead of letting her hands go, she's thinking too much right now.
And it's Braekhus's increased power on the shots, I think, Roy. And also, you mentioned the footwork. It's a great point. You see when Reis, because she's thinking, is ready to let her hands go, Braekhus isn't there.
That's exactly right. Good shot by Braekhus.
By Braekhus, right hand on the button.
Reis has got to punch with Braekhus.
Another right hand for Kaylee Reis.
She's got to punch with her.
She knocked Braekhus off balance again to finish off that round.
Stop trading with her, Cecilia. Stop trading with her.
And he's got the back. Stop trading with her.
Stretch your legs. Stretch your legs. She's not getting weaker as the round goes on. She's getting stronger. Don't trade with her. Keep moving and boxing. You boxing shoulders around her. It's the 9th round. You got 2 rounds of it.
Really interesting to consider this. East with an 18 edge and power landed in the last couple of rounds. Cecilia Braekhus trained for this fight, went through an entire training camp with Lucia Reichert. There was considerable publicity about Reichert, the unbeaten, retired former champion herself, training Braekhus, and they seem to have a great relationship. And overnight, Braekhus chose to bring in Jonathan Banks to be in her corner, a trainer with whom she's worked before. So, is Banks a positive now as he tries to keep Braekhus positive and relaxed down the stretch of a fight in which he's had a couple of very troublesome moments? Or was it too big a transition to bring in another trainer after you've been with a different one all the way through the training camp? You could speculate either way on this.
But if you just listen to the advice, I think the Banks guys gave her very good advice.
Don't train her.
In the exchanges is where she's getting hurt because she's a quicker fighter. But what Reis is doing is punching with her when she opens up with combinations, and therefore they're exchanging. That's when Reis is doing her damage.
And we got to remember that Reis is coming down in weight, so she's the bigger person, or used to being in the ring with bigger people. So she probably has the power advantage by a lot more than we suspect. Another good right hand.
Watch your hands, baby. Work out of that. Work out of that.
Another really good right hand by Reis.
Stop. Wait.
You mentioned the size of Reis's legs, Roy, earlier in the fight, particularly coming forward. She gets a lot of mustard on the right hand.
Of course she does. And even more mustard on the overhand right.
Which is good against the taller fighter, and she fights it.
Like that right there.
The knockdown alone might be enough to occasion a rematch. And these closing rounds are fairly exciting. Kayla Reis will have a case to make regardless of how this turns out. And assuming that Braekhus is trying to get a decision.
And is making a name for herself in a weight neighborhood with some named fighters.
Yes, sir. I'm sure all the named fighters are paying close attention to this fight. Oh, good shot.
Braekhus willing to train with Reis, even though Jonathan Banks told her not to.
You get the worst hand up. You stretch your hands up. Listen to me. Very carefully, okay? She's coming for a knockout this round. Every time she gets close, grab a hold. Let the referee do his job. Grab a hold. As soon as you break it off, start back moving. Your jab is the key. Keep shooting your jab. You shoot her. She's gonna be very busy. Right? That one, I need you to keep letting that right hand go.
Get up, get up. Give me that bounce. Give me that bounce. Give me that bounce.
Both Cecilia and Jonathan Banks were training proteges of the late, great Emanuel Stewart. So it's possible the advice she's getting from Banks would be the same advice that she'd be getting from Lucia Riker if they both channel Emanuel Stewart, as Riker certainly said that she did.
The important thing is how she responds to the advice in the corner, and she claims that she wants Banks there because emotionally she's comfortable with him. We'll see if she listens.
Reis is closing the gap in CompuBox numbers as we come down the stretch.
Let her go. Let her go, Cecilia. Let that arm go.
And Harold Letterman's card shows that the margin has narrowed to 4 points. After Braekhus won the first several rounds, he's got Reis winning the last 2.
Well, with the knockdown, maybe be more, Jim, so maybe closer than we think.
And Jonathan Banks made clear to Braekhus he didn't care whether she won this round. He wanted her to prevent the knockout, or prevent the knockout possibility by grabbing Reis if Reis gets close.
Oh.
Good right hand by Braekhus.
Yes.
But Reis has to risk the knockout. Even though Braekhus isn't a big puncher, she has to risk getting knocked out in order to land some big shots of her own here. She's
Good uppercut by Braekhus.
That uppercut was the first one we've seen.
Braekhus loves the right uppercut, but is aware her opponent's prepared for it.
Let her go, Cecilia. Let her go, Cecilia. Let her go. Work, ladies. Stop. Step back. Step back. Step back.
Braekhus has an irrepressible smile, and it breaks out from time to time in the middle of the combat. Such as when she's embarrassed to be knocked down. Braekhus having a pretty good round here with 45 seconds to go.
Yes, she is, Jim. Having a very good round through some good body shots and some great combinations. Good right hand right there.
Really good right hand.
Work out of that, ladies. Work out of that.
Brought her jab back out of mothballs here in the 10th round. That's helping to set up those right hands.
30 seconds to go. It looks like Reis will need some other big dramatic moment if she hopes to win the fight.
Let her hand go. Let her hand go.
There, Braekhus follows Banks' advice and pulls Reis close to her in a clinch. Straight right hand, helpful in buying time, and now she grabs Reis again.
Very smart move.
One more attempted uppercut for Braekhus, and the big hug for both fighters. And Braekhus' parents survived the experience, make it through to the end of round 10.
Good fight. It's a good fight for both fighters. Braekhus knows she can get up and appear to win a fight, and Reis knows that she can compete on this level.
Wouldn't mind seeing a rematch.
Cecilia saved her best punch for the last round when she most needed it. This man won around that beautiful right uppercut, and she even followed it with a left hook. Beautiful combination. Didn't get the elbow up, didn't turn the knuckles over, but it was a beautiful combination.
One of her favorite punches, and we didn't really see it until the 10th round.
To the last round, she needed it most.
It was a big rally in the 10th round by Braekhus as she stretched the CompuBox numbers back out, establishing a solid margin in those numbers. Gave the last couple of rounds to Braekhus, ensuring what he saw as her victory in the fight. We await the scores from 3 official judges. And they are Tim Cheatham, Eddie Hernandez, and Zachary Young. And Braekhus came in with a record of 32-0-0. Reis, 13-6-1. And now let's go to ring announcer Joe Martinez for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards, and here are the totals. Tim Cheatham has it 97-92. Eddie Hernandez and Zach Young 96-93. All for your winner by unanimous decision. And still unified, undefeated welterweight champion of the world, the First Lady, Cecilia.
CompuBox numbers, pretty solid margin down the stretch for Braekhus. The last couple of rounds, she responded to the pressure under which Reis was putting her, ultimately outlanding Reis overall by 37 punches, throwing 20 more, and landing at a slightly higher connect percentage of 31%. Power shots, 77-66 edge for Braekhus. She threw fewer and therefore landed at a much higher connect percentage, 42%, 29% for Reis. Reis scored the only knockdown in the fight and brought some excitement to the closing rounds, but Cecilia Braekhus steadied the ship, showed some of her technical expertise in taking command in the last couple of rounds. And now let's go to Max Kellerman with the winner.
Congratulations, Cecilia. You turned back the challenge of a tough, determined challenger and got off the deck to win for the first time. What was that like?
This was such a hard fight. You know, she is such an amazing and tough fighter. And I was like, and she I think she gave me a very, very tough fight. And I think it was very close.
Ringside, we thought you won, but she came on in the second half of the fight.
Yes, yes. Well, I think she had some very good hard punches, and she actually, in 1 or 2 times, I was a little bit surprised. It's very new to adjust to American gloves, and she's also heavier than me. So you know, I just have to give her all the credit and all the honor for giving me such an amazing fight for the first female fight on HBO. And thank you, Jonathan, who came in and helped me.
Yes or no answer. Would you do a rematch?
Yes. And then I would have my trainer with me the whole time.
And really quickly, Clarissa Shields is above you. Katie Taylor's below you. Any interest in fighting either one?
Oh, yes. But I think definitely we should do a rematch. For sure. Because we made one hell of a fight. Let's do this. Let's do a rematch.
Thanks, champ. Jim?